Councillors, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the Vice Chair of Harlow Council.
Thank you, Councillor. You may sit down. Okay, welcome to councillors, officers, members of the public and your Harlow for attending this special council meeting tonight. Before we get into the main agenda, I wanted to say that Councillor Suter, who is Chair of Council, cannot be here tonight. He's unwell, and I know that we all wish him a speedy recovery. And the other thing I want to raise is Ukraine. I was looking at the TV news this morning, could not believe what I was watching, because it looked like a film. But this is, European countries, one country trying to invade another one, it's hard. So I wanted to raise it tonight to say that we are thinking of the people and the country. When you think a week ago the Beijing Winter Olympics finished, we are now a few days away from the Paralympics going on. The ROC for Russia was there, Ukraine was there, peace, harmony, goodwill towards each was being said, and it wasn't how it was going to work. So we have lit up the civics building today. We can't do the blue and the green because we can only do one colour, but we've got that up, and that will stay up until the end of the weekend. That's what we can do, and I know that we all feel, how do we go on from this? But we will, because we have to. Okay. We're going to come into the main agenda now. Apologies for absence. Awesome.
Thank you, Chair. Mike Hardware, Mike Garnett, Nick Churchill, Shona Johnson, and Councillor Sue Defence.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, Councillors Wilkinson, Watson, and Strachan.
Okay, thank you. Item 2, declarations of interest.
Do you know, I'm sick and tired of, just in case, can I say I have accumulated interest because I'm a non-executive director of HTS.
Okay, thank you. Councillor Durkin. Councillor Johnson.
Same here.
Same here. Anyone else? No? Okay, right.
I think this is one of the few meetings we probably don't need to
don't
debate.
say that, right? I got it right as well.
Okay, right, we'll come on to item 3 now, the Council Tax Resolution 2022 to 23, pages 2 to 6. A proposer? Councillor Leppard. Seconder? Councillor Perrin. Okay, can we come straight to the main vote on this? Yeah. Councillor Danvers.
I'd just like to be clear what I'm voting on tonight, because there's been a lot of hype about council tax, and when it comes down to it, Chair, we're voting tonight for a council tax rise. If I've got it right, Chair, I obviously stand corrected. Band B goes up from £1,487 to £1,543, a rise of £56. Not just this year, but next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. Band C goes up from £1,699 to £1,763, an increase which most people will be affected by in Harlow because they're on Band C, of £64 a year. That will go up this year, and next year, and the year after that. But I obviously need to be corrected if I'm wrong, because I've been hearing that our council tax isn't going to go up. But on Band D, £1,912 going up to £1,983, an increase of £71 a year. And I could go on because the figures get higher and higher. Collectively, Conservative authorities in Essex are putting up, year on year, this council tax. And despite the denials from the Conservative Party, that's what we'll be voting on tonight. Games have been played in the last 4 years, and when they were in the opposition, they decided not to vote for the precept. Tonight, we're going not to, just to actually make it clear that the new administration are voting for a tax increase. we will actually be abstaining tonight. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Councillor Danvers. Councillor Payne.
Thank you, Chair. First of all, I'd like to also, along with you, say that we, on this side of the chamber, along with everyone over there, I'm sure, our thoughts and prayers are with the peoples of Ukraine and their ability to defend Russian tyranny is a concern, and the freedom to be able to say what you want, no matter how bonkers it may be, is at risk, and it's a liberty that, despite the fact, it often makes me chuckle when people like Councillor Danvers get up and speak. It's a right we should all defend, and I'm sure he was saying the same the opposite way around at every step of the way. He mentioned in his speech, if I'm wrong, he is wrong, massively wrong, because again he shows a complete lack of understanding of the papers in front of him, or indeed the basic concepts of mathematics. This paper does not reflect the £150 reduction that the government are doing in terms of the rebate that they've announced. That is coming through, and that's made quite clear. We are reducing people's payments this year by £50. The £50 plus the £150 is £200 for 34,000 homes in this authority, which is roughly 90% of them. Their council tax bill will be lower this year than what they paid last year. Fact. Indisputable fact. But I'm glad he's brought it up because it's given me an opportunity to talk about all the other wonderful things we're doing as well. And we are investing more in the environment. We're investing more in council home building, more than at any time in the past 30 years combined. A stain on that group over there is the fact that they closed discretionary services. We are actually investing more in discretionary services. We have done the hard work. We are making sure we are supporting our residents at a cost of living crisis time. And all he can do, and all of his group can do, is whine and complain on the other side. They complain about the cost of living, yet then when anyone does anything proactive about it, they then complain. Complain, whinge, and then they spread mistruths. It is a fact that we are going to cut council tax this year by £50 directly to every single house, regardless of what band you're in. And if you're in band A to D, you will receive the £150 rebate from the government. And if you're a low-income household in bands E to H, the government has said there will be a discretionary element which we will be able to disperse to those families. So that is not in dispute. And every single house in those categories that I've said, A to D, will see their council tax be lower this year than it was last year. So that is what the point I really think needs drilling home, and I am tired of blatant mistruth around this item. Yeah, we've heard all year, they've banged on about it all year. Are you going to cut council tax? Are you going to cut council tax? The cat's out of the bag. The cat back in the bag, we said last time. And Councillor Danvers has broken with convention that we've had the debate, we've moved past all of that, and now we actually are meant to just agree the precept from the other authorities bring through, because we are the collecting precept. But he chose to break with that convention as his prerogative of his, but I'm just saying, we did and we have cut council tax, we've delivered on that pledge. So I'd like to end by making a proposal, Chair, under item 15, section 10, standing orders. I propose that we move to the vote on this item.
Do we have a seconder?
Second.
Okay, so,
Much for free speech then.
right, with that in mind, without debate, we will now go for the vote on the vote.
Sorry, Chair, are we allowed to ask questions?
You can't heckle.
No, we can't.
With respect, I am not heckling. I don't know what you want to stand a second, but it's not heckling, to be quiet. I'm asking a question of the Chair. Be quiet.
Right, no calling out, please. Thank you very much.
Behave.
Point of order. Fine.
Chair, there's no debate on a matter. If you want a question, it just goes straight to the vote. If it's passed, you then put the original mover, which is Councillor Leopard, has a right reply, then you take the vote.
Right, we're going to go to the vote, sorry. So without a debate, we will now go for the vote on the vote. Those in favour of going to the vote? Those against? Yeah, we're not doing the main vote yet because that's a name vote. We're doing the vote on the vote. So we've done the for, we've done against, now? Right, against. And do we have abstentions? Right, okay. Now we then go to Councillor Leopard to sum up.
Yes, I thought it's already been summed up very eloquently by the leader, so I think I can go straight to the vote.
Okay, Councillor Leopard. Simon, then now do come to the name vote.
Thank you, Chair. As always, we'll read the names in alphabetical order. You may vote for, against, or abstain. Councillor David Carter.
For.
Councillor Simon Carter.
For.
Councillor Charles. For. Councillor Clark.
Abstain.
Councillor Danvers.
Abstain.
Councillor Davis. Councillor Dunn.
Abstain.
Councillor Durkin.
Abstain.
Councillor Edwards.
Abstain.
Councillor Gunn.
For.
Councillor Harvey.
Abstain.
Councillor Holcomb.
Abstain.
Councillor Andrew Johnson. For. Councillor Eddie Johnson.
For.
Councillor Leppo.
For.
Councillor Malik.
For.
Councillor Morrison. Councillor Perry. For. Councillor Peirce.
For.
Councillor Saggers. For. Councillor Steer.
For.
Councillor Swords.
For.
Councillor Vince. That's all. It's 14 for, 9 abstentions. Chair.
Okay. Thank you. So we now go on to item 4, which is the council side submission to the LGBCE, pages 7 to 64. Do we have a proposer? Thank you, Councillor Carter. Do we have a seconder? Councillor Vince, thank you. Okay, do we go with the recommendations A to B on page 7? Are these agreed? Okay. Now, I've got no matter of urgent business that I've received. We're not going to go into the breakout room tonight to have drinks. We're going home. Okay. There's another meeting after this, so we're going to finish the court council. Thank you very much, councillors.